Well, good afternoon. Well, it's afternoon here. I don't know what time if you're watching this at all, but we're out for a walk with Nico again. And today will just be a check in day. So we'll be right back. Stay tuned. Hey there. So it's check in day. Maybe you'll do this once a week or so. Well, it's Thursday. Kind of the end of the week. But we'll go through and discuss sort of what's happened and what we're looking to do and stuff. So last week, I don't know if any of you heard in the clips, I was taken to Royal Columbian Hospital because I passed out at the SkyTrain station. No warning. But my pal, or Nico, I don't know if you see him down there. Nico, hey. And Nico went berserk. And that alerted that I was in trouble, and I guess I was soaking wet from all the perspiration of being low. And I was taken off to the hospital. Now, a lot of times it takes me a while to come out of these things. So I was raced and I was taken care of by a trauma doctor. When things are starting to come back to you, it's weird, and I kind of wish I could have said, just leave me alone, the sugar will go up. Well, the sugar went up. I think it was 18 at one point. Just 1 second. And then it went down to 5 and 4, and it went back up, and did one last dive, and then they released me when my blood sugar was 20. Sometimes I think that these places are sort of a real waste of time. And I know the philosophy is get the diabetics out. Well, not get them out, but a diabetic will do better out in the real world than they will in a hospital. And they wanted, at one point when I was in the hospital, they wanted to put me in a group home or assisted living. Okay, well, hopefully I took care of that alert, and we can continue on. Now, when I came to and got my stuff, I had lost my glasses. It's okay, I've actually lost these glasses. And I panicked. I had to wear sunglasses now. These glasses changed, so inside they're regular glasses, outside they're kind of darker sunglasses. They block sunlight. But I missed the interior glass, and finally I found a pair which I was able to wear, and I found these, and these are just so much more comfortable. So, when I was going through, you're disoriented at how you are. And they finally got me out of the trauma room. They got me sort of a bed in an observation unit. And I laid there. And Nico was able to get up on the bed with me. And, we kept coming, do my blood sugars. And finally she said, you can go. So I packed up, but I didn't have these glasses, and I didn't have my transmitter for my pump. So I've been going through trying to do my diabetes without the pump. Well, I don't know if I was doing bad or good. I probably was just being high for the sake of being high. But yesterday, I had a package delivered. And in it, I found my transmitter. Oh, what a relief. Now I got it hooked up and it's telling me I'm low now, and well, we won't have I had a pop, enough carb to get me up, but I'm not gonna go overboard at lunch, maybe just a salad. I'll see what I feel like when I get home. But a lot of good we do. People, no matter what, you try to do the best you can with the machinery or the programs you do. You have to be fully behind yourself. And what I mean by that is, don't play around. I know I've said this before in these videos. Don't play around with your body or your diabetes. When I was in high school, I went to a private school. And I found at lunch I could have a bigger helping. And this was great. Sorry. So I had the bigger helping. And I thought, oh well, I could just take a little more insulin when I get back to the room. And I survived that way on, the good meal days. Believe it or not, that could be liver. Now, I soon learned doing that, the only person you're hurting is yourself. And I met a couple of girls when the pumps first came out, and we had a discussion, just about diabetes in general. And she said, well, I inject right into my vein. And I thought, oh, well, if I have a high blood sugar, it's the only way it'll come down quickly. And so it won't mess up my blood results. And I thought, okay, I'm not going to go around and plug myself in. And there's been stories for years, and I've said this before on here, I'm sorry if I'm repeating, of teenagers who have diabetes who stop taking their insulin so that they can lose the weight. Because, again, they don't want to be different. But any of these games that you all play that you think are shortcuts probably aren't shortcuts. They're probably going to hurt your body worse than you could. So who really wins? Well, I don't think you will win because I think it's hard for you to win. So often we think we're winning, and I thought for years I was winning, and I was doing stuff, but what eventually happened was I got diabetic neuropathy, retinopathy, and that's crap. So I started, for years now, I started taking care of myself, and the pump and the machines help out. But it's kind of like I know a person who had surgery on the stomach, and we ended up at the Hotel Vancouver for dinner, and he ate, and he was eating more than I would. And all of a sudden he said, "Excuse me." And he went to the bathroom and he made himself vomit so he could go back and eat more. To me, what's the enjoyment? But your body isn't designed to constantly be throwing up.
Susan has had practice in that for him, though. Yeah.
So why do it? Like, I've always seemed to find doing the basics works. Now, we've mentioned that I am going to have to eventually go try a very low carb diet. I can see it could probably help in the weight area, but the doctor feels that if I, watch my blood sugars and keep them down, I won't get the hills and the valleys. I told them, the virtually no carb, I'm not going to do. I can. But on the other hand, I can do a lower carb. So, that's what we're going to do. We're going to work on it, and hopefully we'll be able to come up with a system that I can control my diabetes. Thanks for watching, and have a great day. Bye.